Hello and welcome back to Path of Exile. Here we are in Lion Eye's Watch, and right now we're about to continue on our grand adventure. So when we last left off, I was actually level 2 or 3 or something, and we had just arrived in Lion Eye's Watch, this first camp of the game. Now, I'm all the way up at level 10. So that's absolutely amazing. I've got a lot of stuff to show you guys, a whole bunch of new skills. I've made some good progress in the passive skill tree. Not that I have much of a goal in mind. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I guess that's the fun in it. That makes it, to me, much more fun. It's a bit of a exploratory journey for me right now. I'm thinking of going up here to these keystone passives, the 2 acrobatic ones, but at the same time, I'm also kind of keen to go down to this big bow section here. I'm not really sure. More short term, I'm aiming for this. 60% increased critical strike chance with bows, and perhaps over here to Heartseeker. 30% increased critical strike multiplier. Those two are a lot closer, and I'd say it's better to set short-term goals for now. Here's another Heartseeker over here that I actually want. It's actually even closer, so I might go for that first. But those are the plans that I've got there. Nothing too fancy just yet. My gear, not bad. Not bad at all. I've got a longbow now, and I actually kept the bows that I used before this because I wanted to show you the progression that I went through. I had a lot of fun going through these last 6, 7, 8 levels now, and I actually started all the way at the beginning because the game's already up at 0912V, and in the process of updating, they moved the old characters to the legacy leagues, and I basically had to start over again. But I only had to play through 1 or 2 levels to get where I was, so it wasn't a big deal. Now, I say it was very entertaining because it was incredibly difficult. I didn't know it was that difficult. I nearly died a good couple of times. There was this one necromancer in, I think it was called the Fetid Pool. There. Oh my goodness. He was so tough. He was summoning these skeletal roars, and they just kept coming and coming and coming, and I was just raining arrows down on him, and nothing was hitting him. I was shooting them in his general direction, but I kept hitting his summoned minions, and I tried to strafe around, but those roars were too fast, and oh, jeez Louise, I don't want to get into it. Okay, I do not want to get into it, but it was incredibly tough, and I nearly died. And Panda Majir is the first to reach level 73. That's impressive. That is a very high level. Okay, very high. So, all of that said, I had a blast. I had an insanely good time. At first, things weren't that great. Now, let me show you why. I'm going to go out into... Let me show you how the roars look, actually. I'll go to the mud flats. Here we go. And then we're going to continue, just in a little bit, we'll continue where I left off, which is in the prison. And that place is super scary because there are tons of necromancers there. I mean, I fought one of them and that thing just took me down. So, I want to show you how the game changed for me, how drastically it changed with me just picking up different bows. I started off with a crude bow. It wasn't this crude bow, it was a different crude bow, but look at this, okay? The speed that I'm shooting at, and look at my ability to scoot and shoot. I'm calling it that now. So, I'm clicking, I'm moving, I'm clicking, I'm moving. I have to click a whole bunch of times. I have to wait for that animation to finish before I can move again, okay? And I'm not the best player in the world. Sure, I get that. I could probably time this a little bit better and all that. But I'm not terrible at it. So, I started with that. That's the bow I started off. That's the speed I started off with. Then I moved to a short bow. And my world changed. It was flipped upside down. In a flurry of arrows. Because look at this. Look at the speed now. Just look at that attack speed. And the animation is so fluid. I love it. That changed the entire game for me. My enjoyment level went up so fast. It's crazy. So that was amazing. Then I moved on to the longbow and it just changed again. So what happened here with this was my attack speed just went up. That was pretty much it. The damage stayed close to the same from the crude bow to the short bow, but the attack speed went up. Then I moved to this. And as you can see there, the physical damage is much higher. So this is the kind of thing I was aiming to get, because I said I wanted sort of a sniper build. And when I equipped this bow, then I started one-shotting things, or two-shotting bigger mobs. And that was totally different once again. The attack speed is not bad. It's comparable to the crude bow, maybe a little bit faster, but damage is much, much higher. So, that's where I'm at now, that's what I'm using now. And another thing that I found that was just so fun to me was this. That. Ample small mana flask of adrenaline. Now, look at the speed that I'm running at here. So let's just use a bit of mana. Okay, there you go. Use a bit of mana. Now look at the speed I'm running at here. Then I use this flask. Look at that. Look at me racing. Oh my goodness. I could be some sort of Path of Exile Wraeclast 100-meter sprint champion with this flask. It's absolutely amazing. Okay, so 28% increased movement speed during flask effect. That's intense. That's a lot of movement speed. And that's just from a silly little flask. And this changed my game a lot as well, because I got this at around the time I was fighting that silly necromancer. Now I must say I didn't die. I'm still in the hardcore league. Don't worry about it. I'm still alive. I haven't died once yet. I'm saying that now, and I started recording here because I had this sneaking suspicion that I was going to die. You know, if I don't die on Brutus, I'm probably going to die on Moorvale. Let's just be perfectly honest here. I don't have much of a chance. But anyway, I don't mind dying, because if you die in hardcore mode in this game, you just get bumped down to normal mode, and then you're not quite as cool anymore. But that little flask, it changed my life. Then, let's have a look at the skills that I've got now. So I got Lightning Arrow. I think I got that in the first video, but it's pretty cool. It's a fun skill to use. It's sort of my only AoE skill right now, and I like it. It works pretty well. You know, if you shoot something with this, and there's something else close by, then it bounces between them if I don't miss. Like this. Not bad. Pretty cool. And it's nice having lightning damage and fire damage. Those are the two that I've got right now. Then, another skill I found which was pretty fun. I've only used it a little bit, but the reason I took this skill, which is Bear Trap, is because I wanted to be able to look at all these arrows here. That looks so silly. Because I wanted to focus on a single target DPS. I wanted something to help me out with that. Multiple targets, not a big deal. I generally try to kite the big mob that I'm, you know, facing off against into some sort of little funnel or bottleneck, and then I just start raining down lightning on them while drinking mana potions. So mana keeps filling up, I keep shooting those arrows, and stuff just keeps dying. That's how I deal with bigger mobs. But I must add that I did pick up Split Arrow. I haven't actually used it yet, but I did pick it up. Split Arrow is pretty good. Look at that. It's really good, actually, because it takes your arrows down to, as far as I know, 80% effectiveness. Let's have a look. Just to make sure. I think it's down to 80% effect. Yes, damage effectiveness 80%, but it shoots 2 additional arrows. That's a lot of arrows. Now, added to that, there are some differences. This is a higher tier gem, so you can see it has a lot more experience to go through to get to its next level. And I really like how they did this. I like how your gems become a part of your character. Like a part of your playthrough, basically. Because this gem has been with me since the start of the game. It's already level 4, and it's got a whole bunch of experience. You can see there, 3,500 out of 8,800. It's fun. It's just fun watching your gems level with you. Really cool. Now, I want to switch between Bear Trap and Split Arrow as I play. I'm going to leave Split Arrow on for now, because I feel as if I'm probably going to need it for the normal mobs that I face off against. But when I reach Brutus, I think his name is Brutus. Hold on, I've got him in my quest log. Then I'm probably going to switch to the Bear Traps and try them on him. The Bear Traps are decent. The thing is that they don't last forever, but they last long enough for you to get away. Now, the last skill that I got, and I must add that this waypoint just looks super sinister. Scary, even. But the last skill that I got is Phase Run. Now, this, I guess, isn't really a ranger skill, but it does give you 6.2 seconds of extra movement speed. And if you combine this, okay, I'm going to cast it now. It looks amazing. Just look at that first. Look at me. Wow. And I like the little animation that it makes. when you use it. Have a look at this. It's like, "Argh!" Then she goes. That's the sound. They should just take that. Grinding Gear Games, take that little snippet there, put it on the character, and you've got your sound effect for it. But she makes that little sound and that little animation, and she runs faster. So there's a bit of a cast time, but look at it with the flask. Oh my goodness. So fast. I love it. It's as if the game doesn't really have limits. If you know what I'm saying. It doesn't limit you in the sense that, hey, you can only move this fast. You can only attack this fast. We don't want you to do this because it might break our game. They like, no. Grinding Gear Games are like, nah, we don't care. Break it. Go ahead, max it. And I like that. I really, really like that. You can pretty much do what the heck ever you want. And this little flask thing, I'll say it again, it made my day. I can't wait to get more fancy flasks like that. Imagine you get movement speed on all your flasks, then you're going to be running around like a little hyper ranger for your entire playthrough. That'll be so much fun. So much fun. Take this! And I'm doing light. Is that an arrow stuck in me? Okay, that just looks weird. And I was going to say I'm doing lightning damage now because of my quiver. Oh, I didn't show you my gear. Okay, so the gear's boring. I'm not going to show it to you. But I did get a nice amulet, 21 dexterity, and I got some decent rings. Extra increased rarity of items found. That's cool. Okay. Magic find is always good in my books. Now, we are currently on a quest that I should probably give you a bit more context. Let me go to town quickly. Oh, goodness, why did I do that? Oh, never mind. Let's just use the portal. That's how portals look in this game. Pretty fancy, I know. But we're going to kill Brutus now. So I want you guys to hear what the townsfolk have to say about Brutus, because
Still
it's interesting.
alive, are we? There's a fine line between man and monster. Brutus, he well and truly crossed that line.
He did.
Nessa and Bestel know more of the tale than I. But from what I've gathered, Brutus is a big lad. And as you know from Hillock, big lads are slow. Hit and run. That's the way to cut them down to size. Unless there's magic involved. Then, I'll ask Nessa to light a candle in your memory.
You obviously don't know that I'm True Shot Lumen. Do you, Tarkly? Well. We're sure as heck not going to be dying on Brutus. Well, I say that now, but I don't really know. I don't really know. Let's hear what Bestel has to say about Brutus.
Brutus, warden of Axiom prison. The way I
Axiom.
heard it, albeit from ale-soaked sailors, fear unmanned the great Brutus. Not fear of man nor beast. Fear of death. Life is like wine, best enjoyed in moderation. I don't envy Brutus's hangover.
Oh, that's so clever. Bestel, you're such a smart little chap. Nessa, what sayeth
It's
you?
told that Brutus was a man of stature, in body and reputation, the warden of Axiom prison. But a terrible curse befell him, a twisted enchantment of his own commission. If there's a grain of truth in the myth, then Brutus has my pity. Some of us pay too dearly for our mistakes.
It's interesting. A curse that he sort of inflicted upon himself in being scared of death, I guess. I don't know. It's very interesting, and Brutus is indeed a big lad. I remember him from my first playthrough, and it was crazy. So you can see here the quests that I've gone through. And I did a bunch of side quests as well, like the Dweller of the Deep. I took down this huge crab, and it was pretty intense as well. Tough fight, to be sure. And I'm now all the way over here. I am looking for a path to the Emperor's Road. And the reason for that is because there are forests inland, and the survivors on the shore encampment here want to get to those forests. So they want me to clear a path. Little do they know that the mobs respawn whenever I log in. Woe be them. And we obviously have to kill Brutus. So, let's get to it. I think it's about time for us to die. I'm terrified. I won't lie. I'm actually terrified. I saw some necromancers down here, and I fought them. Okay, I fought necromancers, and they did way too much. Oh, look at this. There's one. Oh, no, and it's a special one. Listen, I'm just going to stand back here. What's your name? Stormshod? No. I'm staying all the way back here. I'm not even going to give you a chance to summon anything. There, he's trying to summon stuff. Now, the one I fought before was like this, except much worse. No, I gotta get back. Did he die? Oh, wow, yes! A yellow. Oh, but it's a sword. You know, this is so bad. This is my third yellow blade. Another one? What? Jeez Louise, you want rare mobs? Come to the prison. Get back. Now, I've sort of pimped myself out with items and the like, and I don't think I'm going to take that much damage, but I still got to be careful. I still got to be really careful. Okay. I don't know why, but the tide just seems to turn really quickly in this game, and I got to say that this prison is looking incredibly grisly. They've added a whole bunch more doodads since I was last here. For the better, of course. For the better. Let's just split arrow down here. Okay. Let's do that. Here we go. I'm actually hoping that I don't run into Brutus right now, because I want the time to warm up. No! What is that? Is there another one back there? What is that aura? Shatters? No! I'm not buying what you're selling, buddy. Take it somewhere else. I'm doing so much damage right now. This bow is insane. Oh. Split arrow is going to level soon. What the heck? I just equipped that. Okay, whatever. You know,
That would only slow me down.
look at my inventory. This is the least organized inventory up. Okay, I'm dropping the short bow now because I really don't need that. I actually only kept the short. Oh, that's fancy looking. Please tell me I can use that. Oiled vest. Wow, that looks so slick. I don't have enough intelligence. I'm not smart enough to put that on. You know, it's probably got like a whole bunch of buttons and straps and stuff that you have to attach and tie up, and my character just doesn't have the mind for it. I can totally understand that. I've had items of clothing like that before. I get it. I get it, girl. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. So, let's just play a bit of inventory Tetris. That's one thing I feel that you should add grinding gear games. Is a little button that you can click on and it will just squash everything to a corner. Is there something like that perhaps? I don't know. Anyway, let's see what the quiver does. What? Oh. Jeez Louise. I thought I destroyed it for a second there. Hey. Hey. I don't need no life. Glass cannon all the way. Okay, so I generally don't want things that give armor. I'm more after evasion rating, so I could check the rusted helmet out. That could be worth it. Ugh. Okay, I take that back. Jeez Louise. Oh, they're leather cap. Let's check that out. Oh no, they're yellow! I totally forgot about the yellow. Oh, gee. God. Come on. I can't believe I just did that. I wanted to show you guys what yellows were like in this game because they are absolutely amazing. And I was going to talk more about this little flask that I got that makes me run so fast. I'm just so impressed that you can have stuff like that on items. That means that you can build entire builds around items. And this is probably old news to you guys that play this game all the time. But to me, that's just jumping back into the game. That just makes me so excited. You know, Diablo 3 sort of started moving towards that in its old age. I want to say it's old age, but it's definitely not even old. It's still fresh in my mind. But with the latest couple of patches, it started moving towards the point where you could actually make builds based around items, these new nice fancy legendary items that they released. But you know what's fun is that this is not legendary. I got this on level like 4. And you can sort of make a build around something like that. You can help it. It can help you. You can't help it. You can't help that flask, no. But it can help you survive. It can help you get it out of a sticky situation. It's just something I like to talk about. Items that actually have an effect on the game. Wow. So we're out of here already. That's amazing. Upper prison, here I come. Brutus, you're next. Go! Go! Jeez Louise. I'm terrified. I'm absolutely terrified because I haven't died yet. And I don't want to die yet. Oh! Look at this. Things are looking slightly better up here. Axiom Thunder God. Eek. So I'll go this way. I love how when you shoot skeletons, the arrow is stuck right in the middle of their skull. Oh, no, that's a curse. That's a curse. I'm out of here. Okay, no, you keep away from me. Oh, silly skeletons. Take this. You just take this and keep it. Okay. I used my little skill. I did the sound effect there. I don't know if you guys realized, but I did the sound effect. That wasn't actually from the game. Oh, no. There are a lot of them there. There are a lot of them in there. Look at my health. My health actually just dropped dangerously low. That's what I'm talking about. In this game, the scales just tip so quickly. You own in, you're dead. Path of Exile is not afraid of killing people. They don't care if you think the game is too difficult. No. Man up, chum. Man up. Oh, no. I'm stuck. Okay, wait. Take that back. I don't want to man up right now. I want to run. I realize I'm missing every second shot. And I'm actually shooting the wall now. Axiom Frost God. What is that big thing? What? Oh, no. No, get back. It's another summoner. That's all I need to know. Get out of here. Isn't it bad using... Let me use fire arrow. Isn't it bad using lightning on skeletons? Something tells me from my, I don't know, vast knowledge of playing computer games that lightning and skeletons just don't mix. But these guys say resist fire, not lightning. I don't know. Maybe it's a Diablo thing. I can't remember. Okay. I'm actually just keen. Before I said I didn't actually want attack speed, but I'm kind of keen to get a faster weapon again. I don't even know why. I just enjoyed the speed of that short bow so much that I can't wait to get another one. I can't wait. No, get back. I'm gonna try the... Oh, no, stop. Oh, no, my bear trap! No. I wanted to try the bear trap quickly. Again. So let's let it charge. It's interesting because it's got 3 charges, plus it costs mana. So you can't spam too much of it, but it's also not that little. What was that sound? Jade Amulet. Oh. I'll take it. Of course I will. Let's do this. Come on. Bam. Orb of Chance. Wait. What does that do? Upgrades a normal item to a random rarity. You know what I'm going to do? To end this episode off, I'm going to go to town and buy a normal item and... like a bow. Probably a bow. And then just upgrade it to see how it is. The game just lagged because I used that for the first time now. And it doesn't help using a bear trap on a ranged mob. I don't know why I did it. I wanted to use it. Okay, there you go. Put it down. There you go. I like these traps. I really do. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. These things are infuriating. They're absolutely infuriating. I dislike them intensely. That means they... Ooh. No. You get out of here. Silly things. And you know what makes it even worse? Is that they all have this energy shield on them. So you shoot them and you run away, then you come back and they're full again.